Alright, back again with the next installment of looking at the characters that were in DC Legends roster. So, we finally finished up with the male physical characters. Now I can do female. So we're going to start with Hero, and let's get it. Not that many, that's not bad. So, first up, Huntress, right? Yep, Huntress, the Zealous Crusader. I have her at 5-star. Legendary, actually, Relic 1 or Rebirth 1. And yeah, this is her regular look, her legendary look, and then I currently have a skin on her. Bink! Oh, she puts a hood up. She didn't have a hood in the other ones, right? Nope, that's funny. She has a stupid looking mask though in these ones. Anyways, her moves: Merciless Shot, Bird of Prey, the Big Hit, No Rest, and Window of Opportunity. Next up, Catwoman, the Princess of Plunder. I have her at 4-star legendary. Could be 5. I have plenty enough shards. I just don't have the currency. So let's take a look at her skin. That was her regular look. And this is her legendary look. Oh, she's got a bag. What's in there? Oh, I get it. It's all the stuff she stole. Well, at least she came better prepared with a backpack. The whip, when I first saw this, looked like a tail. I was like, does she have a tail? I'm like, oh, no, it's just a whip thing. Lasso, whatever. Anyways, her moves: Whiplash, Misdirection, and Hit and Run, which actually has 2 upgrades on it. So it must be the first one was apply stun and purge all buffs on targets. And then the second one, when you made it legendary twice, it's steal all positive immunities on target if Catwoman is invisible. Oh no, actually that must be all the first one, and the second one was damage plus 5%. Never mind. So the one I haven't upgraded is this one, Distraction, which says also gain 1 evasion up and 1 speed up. Which, yeah, I guess that's not that sexy compared to the rest. Anyways, next, Cassandra Cain. I've never used her personally, but every time I go up against her, somehow she always seems to be such a pain in the dick. So I've always wanted to work on her just because of that, but... You know, one thing I find is weird, I'm pretty sure this is a custom skin that I purchased, but I don't have skin change as an available option right now. So either I'm wrong or something's going on. Wait a minute, this isn't... Is this what she used to look like? Why do I feel like this is different? They must have massively overhauled her at one point and I just never paid attention. This isn't what she looked like before. Yeah. And I think I can prove it by this. I mean, you can't really tell in that picture, but... Look at her clothes. They're darker in this screen grab little pop-up of her shards. I don't know. I swear she's different. This is not what she looks like. Either that or I just never paid attention until right now. Anyways, her moves: Death Wish, the Falling Leaf Technique, Bat Swarm, which I haven't upgraded. If I did, it would be apply 20% turn meter down on 2 random targets, Shadow Recovery, and Body Reading Ability, which is upgraded, start the battle with invisibility. That's not bad. That's a good one. What were these ones that I did upgrade? I don't know. That one's not bad though. Next up, spoiler, whoever you are, Stephanie Brown. It's waste the gems to unlock your prior look. So that's her base look. Actually not that bad. It's a solid superhero costume. She don't really need the legendary. I mean, I suppose the legendary is marginally better, but the basic's not that bad. Anyways, I have her at 4-star legendary, nowhere near 5-star. And her moves: Good Influence, Mislead, Team Focus, Shadow Steps, and the one I didn't put the legendary on is Alert. Also, 50% chance to gain awareness. Yeah, that's kind of boring. Next, Batgirl. Ooh, she's kind of cool. I only have her at 2-star legendary? I always felt like she was so much more advanced than that. I didn't realize it was only 2-star. Man, that's disappointing. Anyhow, what was she like before? Oh yeah, that's right. Very the animated like version, like the DC Superhero Girls version. And then this one that's a little darker, trying to catch up to Batman. Anyways, her moves, Precision Strike isn't upgraded to Legendary, and if it was, it would be Call Assist if target has no buffs. Target Analyze, same situation, gain invisibility, purge 5 awareness, and plus 5 buffs if Batgirl has evasion up. Say Cheese is upgraded, Missed Us is upgraded, and Neighborhood Defender would be team starts battle with 3 evasion up. That's not bad. I mean, for a team leader, it's probably not great overall, but actually, what's to say when an ally evades, all allies gain heal and crit immunity. Heal immunity? What does that mean? That you can't be blocked from healing? And then crit immunity, you can't get critted? That's not too bad, actually. Batwoman. The joke of a show that somehow made it to 3 seasons, and didn't every season have a different person playing her? But any mother effing ways. Army of One, that's what they say for Deathstroke as well, as Army of One. But her prior look is actually way better. It's less bulky. It looks more like you could maneuver and do like stealth attacks and stuff. This one's all like bulky, and yeah, it's armor, but it's just seems clunky. You can't run in that. This you can run in and move around. This you're getting weighed down in and kind of, you know, having a hard time to move. Anyways, I have her 3-star legendary. And her moves, Neutralize and Destroy. Didn't upgrade it. If I did, plus 5% true damage per invisible enemy. Target. Teammate. Wow. Stealth Ops. Piercing Grapple. Kane Legacy. Not upgraded. If it was, use Stealth Ops at start of battle. Applies cooldown. And Payback. Next up, Dove. I think I said something about... I think one of the stories on the men's side of things said something about Dove being a guy, and I said, I know the Dove that's a girl. Well, here she is. This is the one I was thinking of. Avatar of Peace. What'd she look like before? Yeah, kind of boring. It's basically like the same thing, just kind of like dressed down, so to speak. Oh, look, she's just some little birds right there, some doves or something. Her cape's actually kind of cool. Looks like feathers. There's the moves. Dove Kick. Amazing Willingness, not upgraded if it was. Also apply 2 strength ups. Apply 2 additional strength ups if Hawk is in the team. Hyper Flight, not upgraded if it was. Purge 3 debuffs on Dove. Danger Sense, and the other half. Artemis. Wow, Artemis the Shimtar. Okay, 4-star legendary? That close to 5-star? Who is this weird random character that I almost have 5-star legendary? Jeez, that's crazy. I didn't know I was so close. What am I short by? 16 shards to have 310? Jeez. Anyways, the Shimtar. Oh wow, she looks like she's like a caveman era person or a Bronze Age or something. I don't like this one though, because those skulls on the knees kind of look like demonic or something. Anyhow, Mistress Uppercut, Champion Purge, Mistress Launch, Light of Ra. I didn't upgrade. If I did, Artemis gains 15% additional shield, and Nephthys Blessing, whatever that word is. Alright, next, Crush. It's just some little crush. She's super close to being 4-star legendary. I only need, what, 17 shards? But what'd she look like before? Okay, so she looks like a high school liberal bum. And then she still looks like high school liberal bum. Just changed her hair. Oh, puts different pants on too. And now she's wearing like a Green Lantern style shirt. Anyways, Abella Sting, about to crush, not upgraded if it was. Also gain a strength up per 20% shield that accumulated on target. Zarnian Hurricane, not upgraded. If it was, also apply 30% turn meter down. No more Lost Friends. And Zarnian, however you say that, Resilience. Who's next? Lady Shiva, Sandra Wusan. Oh, so she's Japanese? Because isn't the sun thing a Japanese thing? Only ever 2-star legendary. That means there's 3 moves that we didn't upgrade. Eef, it's gonna be a lot to talk about. So basic looks like she's just a regular old woman, and then this one is I don't know. The jacket's like a regular person, but then boom, I got a weird shirt and pants. Anyways, Secret Art not upgraded. If it was, purge 4 buffs on target. Leopard Blow is upgraded. Kabushu Tactic isn't. Lady Shiva gains 20% shields. Dragon Path not upgraded. Lady Shiva attacks ignore awareness. And Chi Kong. Wait, oh my word. Chi Kong. Weird tongue twister without being an actual tongue twister. Alright, there's a lot going on here. We got all these numbers. Black Canary, skin change, sweet. I think that's a skin. Oh no, it's this stupid nonsense. The dumb star on her face. So this is what she looked like. Yeah, that's her upgraded. And whoops, I wasn't gonna put stupid star on her face because that's just goofy looking. There we go. Oh, she can upgrade. I didn't know that. She could go to 2-star legendary. So why don't we just motherfucking do it? Because I didn't know that was a thing. I don't even know who this is. Black Canary? Now we can upgrade 2 of these moves. So we got Spin Kick, minus 40% turn meter on the target. Wildcat Haymaker, stun the enemy, plus 7% damage per strength up on target. That's a decent one. Canary Cry, 70% chance per enemy to minus 25% turn meter. Martial Arts Training, silence a random enemy if any ally evades. Jiu-Jitsu Instruction, also apply True State at the start of the battle, and whenever allies end their turns with evasion up if they don't already have True Sight. So we're going to do this one. Silence is decent. And what was the other one? This one. Stun the enemy. There you go. And then Big Barda. Oh, Big Barda. Yep, this is a skin. Her rollerblades. Big Barda. Oh, I also have this skin with a Starro. This just looks ridiculous. So, normal Big Barda, extra tall. Big Barda with a helmet and stuff to make her even taller. Big Barda shorter now, so she can fit into roller skates. And then you saw the Starro one. She's 3-star legendary. Could be 4, but I don't have enough currency. But whatever. So, Planet Breaker. Not upgraded if it was. 100% additional damage if Big Barda is taunting. Not bad. Strength of the New Gods. Aerial Smash. Blessing of New Genesis, and then Resilience of Apocalypse. Not upgraded if it was. Big Barda starts the combat with Taunt. Now we're at Nubia. I didn't think there was this many characters. How many more do I still have to do? Jeez. I'm ready to start reading their bios. Anyhow, Nubia. Crack out this skin change, so she's looking like this, kind of half naked and all that. What did she look like before? So what's different? Her cape is longer? Oh yeah, she's got like a fur coat cape now. Same kind of clothes though, just basically naked still. Anyways, 3-star legendary. I don't even know who this woman is, but I got her a 3-star legendary. So we got Ares' Smite, Athena's Wisdom, Artemis's Haste, Vengeance. If Nubia has strength up, 50% chance to gain awareness and expertise. Also gain True Sight. What's up with all these like Greek god moves that she has? Is that what Amazon's supposed to be all about? Greek gods? Like, what's her name? Princess Diana is Greek god type stuff. Speaking of Princess Diana, I chose women. Oh, maybe they're not physical. That's why I was gonna say. Where are all the Wonder Women? But maybe they're not physical. Anyways, we got the question. Renee Montoya. Wish I could see how many gems I had because I keep spending these, but I don't know what I'm down to. Oh wow, she's just like a normal cop. Like this, she's Carmen Sandiego with no mouth. The other way, she's just a regular everyday woman, everyday cop. Anyways, only 1-star legendary, so a lot of these don't have the upgrade. Answer the question. Upgraded is convert 3 buffs on the enemy target into a strength down and an agility down per converted buff. Track 2 down. A full clip. Also applies silence to the enemy target and 30% turn meter up to all enemies. No patience for punks. Also apply 30% turn meter up to all allies and call assist from a random hero teammate targeting a random enemy. That's not too bad. Who will I become? Also gain 2 crit damage up and use answer the question on the attacker with a guaranteed critical hit. That's not bad either. What was it? Answer the question. So what does this even do? Because it's like, they go hand in hand, so I just like to see what they do together. Finally, we're back to the beginning. Huntress. Now I can check out these bios. So Huntress, affiliation, bird of prey. Powers, expert with a crossbow and in hand-to-hand combat. Helena Bertinelli grew up in a family of mobsters, but instead of taking over the family business, she now ruthlessly tries to tear it down. The daughter of a powerful Gotham City mafioso boss, Helena Bertinelli witnessed her family assassinated by rivals. Fleeing the country, she trained for years until returning as a vigilante. Though devoutly religious, the Huntress pursues her vendetta against criminals without pity and is not above extreme measures. But with some guidance, she strives to walk the straight and narrow as both a dedicated schoolteacher and crime fighter. Alright, Huntress. Catwoman, somehow making it on the good side of things. I guess it's because that's where her heart is. Her actions aren't, but her heart is. Affiliations, Bat Family, Birds of Prey. Powers, Stealthy Thief. It's not really a power. Avoids deadly attacks, hiding behind invisibility and stolen immunities, and awareness. Steals true sight and purges buffs. A world-class thief and burglar. Selena Kyle's greatest theft might be stealing the affections of Batman. I was going to make a joke, stealing Batman's heart, and then that's what they said too. Gotham City taught Selena Kyle that nothing comes for free, unless you take it yourself. As a world-class burglar, I don't know why I'm struggling to say that, she steals from the rich and gives, well, mainly to herself. But beneath a calculating exterior, she has a few soft spots in her heart, like I said, most notably for Batman. She has a complicated relationship with Dark Knight, but is not above occasionally doing the right thing, walking the fine line between hero and villain as only a cat can. Cassandra Cain. The Outsiders, Bat Family, affiliations. Powers. Cassandra is a skilled combatant. She is a specialist in hiding in the shadows to be invisible to the sight of her enemies, from where she can strike, dealing huge amounts of damage. Cassandra Cain, raised and trained by her father to be the perfect weapon, decided to take a different path than being an assassin. Cassandra Cain, the daughter of David Cain, was conceived and trained from birth with the intention of creating the perfect warrior at the service of Ra's al Ghul. She ran away from her home after committing her first murder at the age of 8, realizing that what she did was wrong. She spent several years homeless until one day she arrived in Gotham City, where she met Barbara Gordon and Batman. That is when she became the new Batgirl, joining the Bat Family. I don't want to do this anymore. Oh look, Batman! Spoiler. Affiliations, Bat Family. Powers. Spoiler seeks to surround herself with highly intelligent allies. She is a team player, focused on supporting her team, while at the same time using them to conceal her presence. Once Stephanie Brown discovered her father's identity as a villain, she took a new identity as Spoiler. She joined the Bat Family and made it her objective to ruin Cluemaster's plans. Stephanie grew up ignorant of her father's identity as the villain Cluemaster, until she walks in on him plotting one of his plans with his men. She flees her home and goes on to join Cassandra Cain as a member of the Batgirls. Jeez, Batgirl, this is funny. All these things, these last 3 now in a row have had something to do with Bat Family / Batgirl. Anyways, Batgirl, hashtag Batgirl Burnside. Bat Family and Birds of Prey affiliations. Powers, Tech Genius. evades opponents, and protects her team with tech skills. Barbara Gordon, the daughter of Gotham City's police commissioner, uses her tech savvy and indomitable spirit to fight crime as Batgirl. Inspired by Batman's example, teenaged Barbara Babs Gordon took up her own secret crusade against Gotham's criminals as Batgirl until a terrible encounter with the Joker. After a crippling injury, she continued to fight crime with her brilliant mind and unparalleled computer skills. After a long rehabilitation, Barbara was able to resume being Batman. Jeez, why is everything coming out wrong? After a long rehabilitation, Barbara was able to resume being Batgirl and fight crime with her wits, skill, and plucky spirit. Next up, Batwoman. Here we go, another one. 4 in a row. Jeez. Affiliations: Bat Family. Powers: armed with deadly gadgets and outstanding combat knowledge, Batwoman stays out of harm's way to then take down her enemies with swift strikes. After encounter with the Cape Crusader, Kate Kane chose to become a new embodiment of justice. Taking the mantle of Batwoman, she viciously preys on Gotham's criminals. A very traumatic event during her childhood, where she lost both her mother and sister, helped shape Kate Kane into the justice-seeking wonder she is today. Years later, following her father's steps, she joined the U.S. Army, only to be dismissed for admitting to having a relationship with another woman. Disappointed with the system, inspired by an encounter with the Dark Knight, and supported by her father, Batwoman decided to take justice into her own hands. Dove. Affiliations: Titans. Powers: Dove uses her skills to dodge the attacks of her enemies and counterattack with great strength and agility. College student Dawn Granger was chosen by the Lords to replace Don Hall after his death and become the other half of Hawk and Dove. Dawn Granger is the second Dove, the successor of Don Hall. She is an avatar of peace and half of Hawk and Dove, the crime fighter duo. Dawn's level head, along with her willingness to see reason in compromise, makes her the perfect counterpoint to Hawk's hair-trigger rage and stubbornness. But her measured manner should never be mistaken for weakness. Yep, that applies to everybody. Don't mistake kindness for weakness. Artemis. Affiliations: Outlaws and Amazons. Powers: Artemis inflict deadly critical attacks, powered up with her intelligence. Artemis is an Amazon of Banamigdal who left home to recover the Bow of Ra to prove the gods that she is the true champion. Shouldn't I say to prove to the gods? Artemis was born an Amazon. Shouldn't I say an Amazonian? Or born in Amazon? I don't know. As a member of the Egyptian Banamigdal tribe, which separated from the Amazons of Themyscira long ago. Artemis challenged Diana for the responsibility and title of Wonder Woman, as she felt that Diana's approach to her mission was too passive. Her culture is extremely misandrist and more violent compared to the other Amazons. Now she travels the world in search of the Bow of Ra, a powerful weapon that the Egyptian gods give to the true champion of Banamigdal, the Shimdar. So what's the Shimdar? The leader or the weapon's name? Like Mjolnir has a name. Crush. Xiomara Rojas. Affiliations: Titans. Powers: Crush intimidates and attacks with her chain, focusing on resilient enemies. Crush is the half Zarnian daughter of the intergalactic bounty hunter Lobo. Wait a minute. Crush is Lobo's half daughter? Or, wait, what? Half? No, it would be his full daughter. But, what? Xiomara, also known as Crush, was found in the desert and raised by humans who told her that her parents were superheroes. After discovering her father as the intergalactic bounty hunter Lobo, she left home and became an illegal fighter. She later joined the Teen Titans and helped them take down villains like Brother Blood and Gizmo. During a mission, she was forced to make a difficult decision to sacrifice a teammate in order to save civilians from a nuclear bomb. Lady Shiva. Birds of Prey affiliation. Powers. Lady Shiva always finds the way to break the defense of her enemies and assessed most deadly critical hits. What? And assessed most... What is that supposed to mean? Anyway, Lady Shiva is possibly the greatest assassin in the world, always between a ruthless villain and a heroic vigilante. Sandra Wusan was born in an Asian village under the control of the League of Assassins. From a young age, Sandra and her sister Carolyn showed particular aptitude for martial combat, but escaped the village together. That ended when Carolyn murdered That ended with Carolyn murdered by David Kane. In her quest for revenge for her sister's murder, Sandra took on a new master, O-Sensei, and became Lady Shiva, later for the Hindu god of destruction. Named for the Hindu god of destruction. Black Canary. Affiliations: Bird of Prey. Powers: skilled martial artist with highly destructive sonic scream. Dina Lance is a world-class martial artist with a secret weapon, her powerful canary cry sonic scream. As the daughter of a costumed adventurer, Dina Lance was born to fight crime. Raised among superheroes, she trained as a world-class fighter and martial artist despite her mother's objections. Gifted with the meta-human power to emit sonic blasts, Dina can smash concrete with both her fists and her voice. Anyone who underestimates the blonde in fishnets will likely find her canary cry the last thing they hear. Big Barda. Affiliations: Apocalypse. Powers: Big Barda draws the attention of the enemy team, while increasing her whole team's health to withstand heavy attacks. A fierce new god warrior, Big Barda has fought for and against the evil dark side, finally choosing to stay on the side of justice. Born on Apocalypse, Big Barda was recruited for military training at a very young age. She became the best warrior of her generation, and thus was appointed as the leader of the Female Furies, the personal guard of Darkseid. During her time leading this group, she met the new Janice scot-free, who ended up being key on her redemption and her defection from Apocalypse. She later settled on Earth together with Scott, where she joined other superheroes in their fight for justice. Next up, Nubia. Affiliations: Amazons. Powers: Nubia is a highly trained warrior. She uses her power to destabilize her enemies and keep her allies grounded. Nubia is an Amazon who broke free from Ares' control and fights alongside her sisters to destroy the god that once took her freedom. So you're telling me she's the female version of Kratos? Because, that's practically Kratos' storyline. Nubia was created by Queen Hippolyta, but kidnapped by Ares at a young age. She fought for her freedom and seeks to take vengeance on her former captor. I guess Ares wasn't really a captor of Kratos, but still. The question: Renee Montoya. Affiliations? Nah. That's weird. They put nah, but there was other ones where they had just nothing there. So why does she get an NA? I don't know. Anyways, powers. The question stands in combat to analyze her foe's weaknesses and help her teammates to hit their enemies in the right moment and place. Renee Montoya is a former GCPD officer who became the Question, a detective vigilante. Renee spent most of her adult years working for the GCPD as a detective. When things went too personal for her during a case, she resigned from the force. While dealing with her inner demons, Vic Sage, the original Question, asked for her help and started to train her. Vic Sage will later die from lung cancer, and Renee, after coming in terms with her personal issues, succeeds Vic as the Question. Why does her mouth go away though in this legendary view? It's weird. Oh, and we're back to Huntress. I didn't remember that the Question was the last one. So anyways, yeah, there it is. That was the whole roundup of female physical hero characters that include both aliens and Earthlings. Next time will be villains, which seems to be just about as many as heroes. It's not too crazy. So yeah, I guess that's all I got for now, / this one. And until that villain video comes, I said see ya.